Hello Equestrians, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, it looks a bit different this time. Due to the special occasion, we are now doing our dev talk in this Discord. Hope you guys still enjoy it. Today, I'm joined with Axel, Linus, the new guy Sean. Do you want to do a short presentation?
Yeah, sure. My name is Sean. I'm from Scotland, and I started for Kavalri on the 9th of March, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
And then, of course, we have the OG Walter and Molly as well. Do you guys have anything you want to let us guys know this video?
Yes, so I've been working on a lot of design, high-level design, game design for the competitions in the game. There's nothing I can show you right now, but it's hopefully we'll be able to reveal some stuff soon.
Yes, and I've been continuing on the jumping features that we showed you earlier. Continuing to improve those and prepare for competitions and trying to make the horses act more like horses.
I've been working a lot on the social media side of things, as well as doing a lot of video editing.
And I've been working with avatar creation stuff, along with Ulrika, and some spooky stuff with Adam, like getting the horse to be scared by stuff. So.
Yes, and I've been working on the avatars as well, the art for the avatar creation. So different body types, like facial features, and some hairstyles, clothes, and that kind of stuff. So very exciting.
Okay, thank you. So if we have any videos for you guys to show, we'll put them in now. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so a while ago, I put up a little box for you guys to ask us some questions, and we're gonna answer them today. So first off, how can you guys help us?
So, if you look on our website, you have a gift shop, and basically you can buy stuff there, and all proceeds go to us, as well as Patreon, which we can have a link in our bio as well, so you can have a see there.
Yeah, those are both great way to support Equestrian. And patrons also get some nice perks, so I can really recommend checking that out if you're interested.
Yeah. So how did we all meet? Axel, Molly?
Molly?
Oh, should I? Yeah.
Yeah, you're the best one at the origin story.
The origin story.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it kind of short. But basically, me and Axel were studying game development here in Stockholm. At Stockholm University. So that's where we met actually. Then we started Kavalri after the education. And since then, the team has been rolling in from different places as we went along.
Yeah. Okay, so what was the hardest thing for us when developing the game?
Yeah, so for me as a CEO and a manager, it's hard to sort of decide what to focus on and how to create a good scope for the game. Sort of what we should focus on and what we should leave out and what we should prioritize. That's the hardest thing.
Yeah, and for me, a bit similar, I would say. I think the hardest things are to keep everything as simple as possible while offering as much functionality as possible, and that can always be kind of a hassle as a programmer.
I think the hardest thing for me would be not sharing things that I shouldn't share to the community
Yeah.
because there's such excellent things, and we only have so limited things we can share because we don't want to spoil, so it's a bit hard.
Yeah.
Me working so much with the UI, I really find it hard to always adjust the UI for iPad formats. So we're going
Oh yeah.
from mobile phone, which is like 19.5 times 9 in aspect ratio, going to 4.3 with an iPad. It's like everything has to be considered to and adjusted for that. So I'm doing this for you, iPad users.
all three of you.
Be grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think similar as some of you guys said, just focusing on the most important things and keeping that focus. Also, I guess switching tasks between like business management tasks to production tasks. Just that takes quite a lot of time to just finding that balance, I guess, as well as me personally just letting something go and just saying that this is good enough and not striving for perfection, because that just kills your productivity and your like how quickly you can make something.
What age group are you targeting, audience-wise? Sean?
So we've set out to create like a mature horse game, but that doesn't stop younger users, for instance, for playing it as well. But our main focus is the mature audience.
Why did you decide on creating a game for mobile, Axel?
Yeah, so this was a discussion very early on between me and Molly, I think, and the thing that we wanted to get to as many players as possible, and mobile is the way to go for that because pretty much everyone has a phone. So to really be able to get this game in the hands of as many people as possible, we thought that mobile was a good go-to strategy, and then we could expand on that later and have console and PC games as well when we had the brand and the sort of the game out there for people already.
So, is the current situation affecting the development of the game? Walter?
Well, we all have our computers at home, so like going from the office to working from home wasn't that big of a jump, but like adjusting to the change in workspace made its effect on our productivity, or at least my productivity. And like communication wise, it's been a bit different since almost now every communication we do is either via text or like in voice chat. So I can just go over to like Linus or Adam and just say, hey, can you like look at this and give me some feedback? So the feedback loop for all designs have been changed as well. But we're managing. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely harder to share your work with others, to just get feedback and loop back. But it's working.
So, what would you guys consider to be the most difficult or complicated thing you've made for the game so far?
Yeah, so for me, it's got to be design for breeding, figuring out how we want breeding to work in the game, and how genes and traits are passed along.
For me, it's been the jumping and syncing the animations with the horse stats to make them look like they're jumping the right height, but also make it look pretty with Molly's animations. And also considering the different scenarios when approaching a jump and how the horse is going to react to that.
I haven't really done anything like really difficult because I always tend to do small things, a bit easier to manage. But I did a project last summer which you guys have seen. It's the stable styles. I made a rough draft for that and made some videos. That was a bit difficult. But like for now, the most difficult I've done is like the camera angles or something more smaller.
For me, I guess the horses and their whole complexity that comes with them in terms of their just appearances and designing the stats and how all of that will work for sure, because they're quite complex. But I think the most difficult thing I think is the animations, the horse and rider animations, to make them look lifelike and nice. It's also quite time consuming, so I would say that's the most difficult part, and it's kind of hard to get it to look good, I think. But at the same time, it's very rewarding. The animations, you see them a lot when riding. So when you get to a point when you feel like an animation looks nice, it's very rewarding. It's important for the experience.
Will the horse jump according to the jump or always the same height? Linus?
No, the horse will jump according to the height of the jump, so that it doesn't overshoot it a lot. So it will look more natural, like the horse is actually knowing what it's jumping over.
Was it hard to start everything, form a group and start actually creating the game? Molly?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's been quite difficult because when we started, not only were we going to start developing a game, but we actually needed to start a business, a company, a studio alongside. So it's been a lot of different aspects to work with at the same time. So it's been difficult when starting a company, just with the financial insecurities that comes in the beginning, when you don't know if you will get that funding and if you can hire developers to work with you. That's been quite difficult. But now we're in a somewhat more calm position, I'd say. So it's not as stressful as when you just start out, which is nice.
Will there be shows or competitions, Linus?
Yes, there will be competitions in which you can compete against other players.
Okay, how will you earn or get money, Molly?
Yeah, so you will have a set income that you can use, but you will also earn money by doing certain actions such as competing or selling horses.
Will there be a day and night cycle, Walter?
No, but we're gonna have a dawn till dusk time cycle. So we're going to have a dawn going over to the day and going towards dusk, and that's all depending on what time it is.
Will there be dressage movements and kind of how will they work, Molly?
Yes, there will be dressage movements, and they will work sort of like the rider. Well, I guess dressage is riding, right? So it will work like riding. You will give instructions to the horse, and the horse will respond.
Is there a limit to how many horses you can own, Walter?
Well, yes, depending on the size of the stable, and as for now in the beta, we're having a fixed limit to 4. But I know we're going to increase it, but I can't tell you by how much yet.
Okay, so why didn't you make the game have both Western and English? Why, Molly? Why?
Yeah, so we decided to start with English writing because English writing is something that we had a relationship to, because here in Sweden, Western isn't very big, actually. So we just felt like we could make a more authentic experience with English writing. But that being said, we don't say that we will never add Western. Perhaps at some point in the future we can. That would be great fun. But if we do, we want to do it good, of course. So that would be a bit of work to make it as authentic as we can make the English writing.
So last question, very important question. Do you prefer cats or dogs?
Dogs.
I used to prefer cats, but I've started to lean more against dogs on later years.
Dogs.
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 Okay, big
What
winner.
about you, Ellen?
Yeah.
Well, this is hard because, I love all animals. I have all animals. I have a zoo, so I can't really... I might get murdered if I say one or the other.
You have to answer the question.
You might, but the dogs are not going to be the ones murdering you. It's going to be the cats.
You never know. You never know. They might pull a grudge on me. But because I don't actually have a cat right now, we had to put my old cat down a few weeks ago. So I guess I could safely say dogs. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have anything you want to let us know, you can always comment down below. Don't forget to check out the Patreon and of course our website. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
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 I know.
We should just
I
make this.
know. Oh, so important. Okay.